This will be the maiden flight of the Atomic RC forward swept wing. Let's see what happens. It's a bit of it's a bit breezy, not that bad, but spotting rain too. I don't like these throw from the centres much. But anyway, let's see what happens. Well, it's going straight up. I don't know if you can see it. One thing about these forward swept wings,
maximum trim reached.
They like to fly slow. That's still going up on maximum down. Got about 1/2 mil of up on it, and I'm still pushing all the way down. It just wants to climb. Well, it flies slow, but it wants to climb all the time. I'm going to bring it in and trim it again. I'm going to have to, I've got no more down.
Maximum trim reached.
And the thing just wants to climb. It'll probably loop if I went full power because of the way it's climbing. Here we go, full power. Actually, it's just staying the same. I'm holding the nose down a bit. See what happens when I power off, the nose will go up. Yeah, look at that. Nearly vertical. Whoa. That looked like a stall from here. Got to bring it in. It's too, it might be a fraction tail heavy, or it's, I'm not sure what it is. It's all the way down. I've got no trim left. Bloody things glide forever, these things. Look at it. Got to be careful I don't stall it. They look good in the air. Now we're into the wind. No power at all at the moment. That's gliding. Down, alright, down trim it needs, but that was the maiden. It definitely doesn't need any up on it, or reflex, whatever you want to call it. If anything, it wants a bit of down. But as maidens go, I've done a lot worse. Let's must be off centre somewhere, because one is up 1/2 mil and the other one's level, to get level flight out of it, and it's still going up. Oh well, back to the drawing board.
Trim center. Maximum trim reached. Trim center.
check that CG again. It's pretty close. So I might just stick something in the nose and give it another go. A bit more weight. What have I got? There's a bit of lead. $25 grams. We'll try that. I'll put it in for a bit of hot glue. Yeah, something's not straight on it, because one of these elevons is near enough level and the other one's up half a mil and it's still pulling to one side, so something's not as it should be. I can't see what it is. There's nothing obvious. No hitchhiking spiders, thanks. I'll glue this lead in the nose. Actually, I haven't got any tape here, I don't think. I better turn that off if it hasn't gone off. Okay, I just added 25 grams of lead in the nose. See how that improves it, if it improves it. It's a bit unusual. Let's see what happens. That's done it. It's not exactly slow either. I was under the impression these were slow. It's not that slow. That hawk up there doesn't like it. I think I've got it now. Yeah, I think I got it now. I think it's right. That's all it needs. A little bit of lead in the nose. It's hard to land. It's a really good glider, especially since it's so small. I think it's only like 750 mil. If you can hear that noise in the background like a racing car motor, that's Will. He's one of the other blokes who flies here sometimes. He's got a couple of bits of land you can try his buggy out on. Oh, this is flying nice now. Still likes to go up. They've got little canards on the front. I don't know what they're there for. Hey, this is the second flight it's ever had, so I'm not complaining. It's got quite a large loop on it. I might give it more elevator. I think I've only got 60% ailerons and elevator on it at the moment for the Maiden. The roll rate's good enough. Let's see the loop again. Now, yeah, it's quite a big loop. Well, for me it is. It's not that easy to see. I don't know if you're having trouble seeing it on the video. The white colour scheme, white and black wings. And the canopy, I painted it gold, so I'm hoping it'll glisten in the sun. But as you can see, there is no sun. It's still quite warm. It's probably 20 degrees or something, but it's quite humid too. Let's have a bit of a close one. Yeah, it makes a nice whistling sound. I'll slow it up. I don't think the torque curve of these motors are linear. The joystick might be linear, but the torque curves on the motors, I'm sure they're not linear. Because to me that's about half throttle, but it's over half throttle on the stick. I'll give it full throttle. Mightn't be noticeable to you. Geez, definitely needs more elevator, for me anyway. Slow it down a bit. This has got one of those tiny little ESCs, about the size of your little fingernail, and it's supposed to be 35 amp. I think this is pulling about 30. So it's a test of that tiny little. You've got to put your own power supply. There's no back or whatever in it. You got to put your own. I think this flies really nice. It's a wasted on FPV. This could be painted up to. No, the battery's gone. I put a shitty battery in it because just in case I smashed it. Now, let's see if we can land it. That's gliding still. No power on. Oh, that's a second flight and it flies brilliant. I'll put a decent battery in this time. Feel the motor. It's just warm. Yeah, you see it's a tiny thing. It's in the back. I've taped that over. Let's put another battery in, see how we go. Battery's quite warm, but it's a pretty stuffed battery. Try this one. Well, I got 10 minutes out of that battery. I don't know if you can see that, but it's near full trim always. And this side of the Elevon, the left side, is near flat, and the right side is up a good mil and a bit. So something's not straight in it. Something's turning it in one direction. I don't know what it is. Only thing I can think of is if those two black things may not be parallel. They might cause it to drift. Anyway, it's trimmed enough to fly, so I'm happy with it. Let's give it another go. We've got 10 minutes out of the old battery. Try it again. I'm probably talking to myself because this camera switches itself off quite often. Must admit, it's pretty easy to launch. Probably because it flies so slow. Yeah, that's better. This battery's a lot faster. I'll throttle off, I don't want to cook it. Flies really good. This would look good painted up as a Klingon plane. It's very stable actually. There's not much wind around, but it's pretty stable. The wind's coming and going. The sock's hanging down at the moment. There's a bloody eagle over there. Yeah. See, he's interested in the plane. They do circles around here, round and around they go. Normally 2 or 3 at once. You've only got to look at it up there. He looks quite big. He's at least 3 times the size of my plane, and he's probably 3 times the height. I hope you can see him. He's a big bird. They're like 1.5 meter wingspan on him. Look at him. The last couple of years there's been 2 or 3 of them come over here. I haven't seen them for a while. See how he's not showing any interest in the plane at all. The ones that regularly come over here, they don't bother with the planes anymore. Lots of the hawks do. They come and have a look. Look at that eagle now. Look how far up he is. I'll end up crashing staring at a bloody eagle. Not exactly slow. I wouldn't call this plane slow at all. The motor's a 2450 kV, 2826 or 2212, whatever language you want to talk, and the ESC is 35 amp. It's got a 5 amp separate back, only because the ESC I put in there is so small it doesn't have a back. The props are 6x6. I didn't weigh it. I don't know how much it weighs. It's not much. It's quite fast though, surprisingly. Something's warmed up. But oh, there's 2 of them eagles. I hope you can see them. They're heading off. There mightn't be eagles, there's a lake here, they could be some other big bird. Yeah, I think the battery's just shut itself. So I don't get it back. Yeah. Well, as maidens go, this is brilliant. Take it home in one piece, I'm happy. Not much of a day. Oh, I'm happy with that. At a Marseille. Flies brilliant. There's that. I don't think that one's an eagle. Yeah, it might be. Seems to have a long neck, I think. Eagles don't. You get a lot of pelicans here too. They glide around like that, trying to get lift. But normally they're more than one at a time, so I don't know what he is. But he's got to be 1.5 metre wingspan or bigger. It's a big bird. What am I talking about? Get this head off.